Good morning, YouTube. I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I don't understand why on earth an astronomy conference would have a breakfast that starts at 7:30. We're astronomers. The only reason we should be up at 7:30 is because we were up all night observing and it's time to go to bed. But apparently, somebody decided that it would be a great idea to have breakfast at 7:30. We could have had dinner last night at like a reasonable hour. 7:30 is just too early. What about a closing lunch? I mean, we've got meetings after the breakfast, so it's not closing. Lunch would be the end of it then. Hey YouTube, so the conference is officially over now. Breakfast was actually really good. I managed to stay awake for all of it. The very good food definitely helped. And I got to talk with some cool people. I sat next to a woman who's doing research at NASA, which was really fun, and the now former president of AAS was also there at their table. So I enjoyed that a lot. And so now the meeting is wrapped, I can tell you the 5 biggest things I learned from this conference. First is that Twitter is amazing. It's been a great way to keep up to date with talks that I haven't been able to actually attend in person while I'm attending other ones and follow along on there. It's also a great way to talk to other people. When I talked to the Meg Urey, who's the president of AAS at breakfast, or former president, she remembered my name from Twitter, and there's other people that I've met that they saw my name, they're like, wait, you've been tweeting, haven't you? So now we follow each other on Twitter, and that's really great, and it's kind of cool. For the next conference, I definitely need to schedule my time better. As I told you on the first day, it just was not conducive to eating lunch because I tried to go to everything and didn't quite look at the schedule to see that I wasn't planning time to eat. So either bring snacks or definitely schedule in a time that you're going to go out to lunch. It also helps if there's lunch places nearby and you plan that ahead of time and know how long it takes to get to those places. This I think I had known beforehand, but definitely confirmed here, women are much better public speakers, certainly at these science conferences. They're a lot more energetic, they have better eye contact, they don't talk as monotonously and make you almost want to fall asleep. They generally seem more enthusiastic about the research that they're presenting, and they also do a better job at wrapping up their presentation if they're running close to the end of the time. A lot of the men seem to just kind of keep droning on even when the chair has already kind of stood up and sort of given them the nonverbal, hey, you're like way over time, you need to stop. And no, they're still gonna go and present like 3 more slides. The younger generation has much better posters. They're a lot easier to read. From talking with some people, they do more work into making sure it can be as readable as possible for everyone. I think partially a lot of us have grown up just giving a lot of like posters on different projects in schools, but also they tend to make better eye-catching posters. Specifically, shout out to Cee that I met. She had an amazing poster. There's some great graphics, some great images on there, but she also put lights around her poster so you definitely noticed it. And she'd also had like a mini tablet that she put on her board that had a little video simulation of her research. So that definitely caught your eye, and she had things that she could give out. So it was very interactive and engaging, and it definitely drew you to her poster. And the last one I only really noticed today actually, but there's really almost no use of titles. No one's been introduced with doctor or professor, or they'll list some achievements or where they, got their degree or where they teach now. But they do the same with the people that are graduate students only. I think, because I know there's been graduate students that talked, but I haven't always been able to tell who's been like a professor, who's a postdoc, who's a grad student. And so I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I feel like it gives a better feel of equality and the value of everyone's research, regardless of how many years you've been studying this. From Talking Breakfast, I know that they don't actually curate many of the talks. So it's pretty much anyone who wants to give a talk can give a talk, which I think is really cool and very encouraging. Overall, I really enjoyed the meeting. I'm looking forward to going to many more in my future, but with a little bit better of a plan. And I'm sure that I'll have better plans as I go to more meetings and understand how it works a little bit more and figure out really what I'm interested in. But I'm going to conclude this video for the day, even though it's just afternoon, so that I can put this up. And this will be the end of the astronomy bit of my video series. Of course, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to continue watching in the coming days to see what else I get up to in San Diego with my family. But if you're just here for the astronomy, then this is the last video that'll talk about that. So I hope you have enjoyed my little astronomy series telling you about the AAS meeting. I will throw my Twitter username down below so you can follow me on there and check out all the tweets I have from the meeting. But mostly, thanks again for watching. I will see you later.